Hi, welcome to Dark Horses. I'm Danielle Garaycoechea, and I'm here with Sabina Cobo, and our guest today is Nabel Martins, a fashion designer from Venezuela who is joining us from Paris today. Hi, Nabel, how are you?
Hi,
Hi, ladies, how are you? I'm super excited and very grateful to be with you and share a little bit of my experience as a designer.
We
No,
love to have you, Nabel. I met you in Miami, saw your beautiful design. I met you through Danielle, and we wanted to just kick this off asking you, how's Paris first, before
Well,
anything? Love to be there.
Paris is a open doors for opportunities. It is not easy to be in Paris and to be in the first country for fashion, but at the same time, when you work with passion, when you work very hard about conquer what you want to do, things happen. So I believe when you have like the certain about being very very clever about your goals, God is gonna give you all the opportunities, and opportunities means the people that always have been passing in Paris, being present in that city. Then I believe there is where the magic happens.
Paris for sure is a magical city, and like you said, fashion has always started or been a part of it, right? So, has being in France influenced you, or are there certain people from Venezuela, South America, or the Americas that have influenced you more, or different styles that have guided your fashion?
Yeah, for sure, different style. Everything have a meaning in my life. I'm from Venezuela, as you say before, and I feel incredible grateful because all my background comes from that incredible city. Then it had given me so many opportunities, of course, and thanks to that, I'm in Paris right now. So Paris, of course, is a life changing. Actually, I feel it's a before and after in my life, and it's a matter of embrace every single moment in your life because, of course, it's everything is changing, everything is becoming. So it's everything have their own important values.
Did you always knew that you wanted to be a designer, or was it a transition?
Always. Like since I am a little girl, I always dream about being a fashion designer, but not because being designer is something cool. It's because I remember when I went to with my mother to the tailor, and she always after the meeting with her, she was incredibly happy and feeling like super, yes, like very emotional. And I saw how for becomes like for from fabrics you can change the mood of the people. So I'm a fashion designer to empower women to feel better with herself. What I want is to give to the woman the femininity, the glamorous, the through my timeless pieces. And for me, timeless means no age. So it's a woman from early 20s until whatever, because I always say that a woman that feels confident enough doesn't matter the age, no.
That's true. And that's one of the things that I liked about your pieces is that it brings in different styles of fashion, but it's for anybody. They're functional, you can change. Like right now we were discussing some of the new fashion trends with jeans and with capes, and you add all of that. How does your style transition as things change in fashion, or what are some of the current fashion trends that you see?
Well, because I'm focused on timeless, I don't believe for me as my proposal to be involved into the new trends. Of course, it's something that you have to look at just to know what is happening. but at the same time, when you talk about glamours, when you talk about being feminine, doesn't matter the trend as it is. So that is why for me to bring to my community pieces that can be forever, pieces that have an incredible craft machine and a very good quality about the fabrics are the most important. So of course I wanted to present something fresh because all of us wanted to look modern, but with that touch of classic, but a classic that doesn't feel boring.
No, I love it. And Nabel, I want you to talk about a little bit how some of the pieces that you do, they're interchangeable, so that if you're going out, you can add an accessory, so that people don't feel like fashion is something they can't reach, but it's something that we can all have, and a little piece will make you feel better, like you said.
Exactly. For example, today I'm wearing a sweater in peanut cotton that is the best, one of the best cotton in the world, and I have, let me show you girls, sequence trousers. So like I'm wearing something very casual in the top, but at the end I have like this beautiful.
Oh, I love it. It's so pretty.
Very cute.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, sequence pants. So what I want is like to be able to enjoy the moment when you dress up. So the moment when it's like a ritual for me, like when you take a shower and you prepare yourself, how beautiful it is to be more conscious about what you are gonna wearing, because it's to give at the end is to give a meaning about what you are. So as you said, it's, for me it's very important because I wanted to bring to my community versatility to my pieces. So you can mix like a sequence with cotton and something with silk, with denim, that are one of the trends. We are talking about trends. So yes, it's a matter of give you freedom at the same time, because you don't have to think. It's not complicated. I don't want to make you feel stress, because some of the women feel stressed when becomes when it's the moment of
I'm the
stressing out.
stressful. I'm the stressful type. I'm the stressful type.
What
I've worked for 25 years on TV, and I still get stressed. So what you're saying about it being a ritual, I'm gonna try and make it happen, but it never happens. I end up choosing
Yes,
whatever I
please
find.
enjoy
I
it.
guess so many years knowing that you're gonna be in front of the camera and everyone's gonna be looking at what you're wearing makes me on the weekend. I don't like to dress up. I prefer leggings all the time. But there are certain, say, classic pieces that are part of your collections, because I've been following you, that I think those were the easiest ones for me. And I was reading that this year it was like all about the 80s, like going back to the 80s. And I don't know if that's true, because I have not seen it in Miami, but Miami is not the best place to see what's going on trend-wise in fashion, because everyone wears whatever they want to wear. I don't know what you think about that. But
Yeah, I agree with you, and I can notice that because your black and white look of today, it looks fantastic on you, and I love your red lipstick as I'm doing. You know, like the French, they don't use any makeup. Like they are very simple about makeup, but they just use the red lipstick, and that is super feminine. But whatever, yes, I wanted to express like how powerful could be when you conscientize the moment when you put your clothes and you wearing it. Yes, for sure it's gonna give you like more confidence, and of course depend about your target for the day, for example.
Nabel, what have been some of the challenges that you faced in the industry? Or I know being from Venezuela is also a challenge sometimes, but has it been because of where you're from? Has it been because of the type of clothing that you're doing? What do you think has been the biggest challenge that you faced so far?
Wow, yeah, for sure a little bit of everything, but for me the biggest challenge has been building a structure while staying creativity, finding balance between art and business.
That's always complicated, and I think that's the hardest thing sometimes people have when they want to be entrepreneurs and have their own businesses. How do you balance? So how have you managed to do that, especially now that you're in Paris? You still have your atelier in Venezuela. So how are you balancing everything?
Well, thanks to my team, because of course it's because my beautiful people that believe on me and I believe on them. I feel able to conquer whatever is happening, but yes, you have to be extremely extremely focused of what you want, especially when you are in a city with a lot of opportunities and a lot of voices. So you have to be be present with yourself. And yeah, that had been one of the things that I had lived in this period.
I was here looking at your Instagram, and I see, of course, different trends, different colors. But I wanted to ask you, for you to give the audience, what do you think is going to come in style for end of year and for 2026?
Well, for me, one of the biggest trends is to look comfortable. So if you look to the last year collection from spring summer 2026, then it's the collection that we are gonna see in 6 months, more or less. Most of them bring to the audience, for example, comfortable shoes. So that is something that is I think very real, because at the end our life right now are super, yes, with a lot of movement. So that is something that I have been look at the new runways from the last year collection. So and it's a little bit again like back to the roots. For example, the collection from Chanel, where Matthews are looking the archive from Gabrielle Chanel, is something that gives me so many inspiration, because at the end everything is there. It's just a matter of give a new voice, and of course giving this savoir-faire, there's something special and something new.
Yeah, it's funny.
We're gonna be ready. We're gonna be ready for being comfortable. I'm the first fan of that one.
Yeah, we have to.
And I love it because it's like it's loose clothes. I guess the shoes is so important. I went to a cocktail last night and I was wearing high heels into it. I cannot move my feet. I guess I wasn't wearing the most comfortable heels that I've had. You can find good ones as well. And
it gives you another attitude, like when you are confident with yourself, you embrace it in a different way.
That's true. And that's, something that we don't realize sometimes, that how we feel with what we're wearing affects our mood, and you project it. So
completely.
Very important.
Yes, completely. That is why I'm doing what I am doing, because I want to be like a servant for you girls, to be the best channel to make you feel yourself at the end.
No, I love it. And I think one of the things that you mentioned that's very important as an entrepreneur is to realize that you do have a team and you can use your team to grow. I think it's very important. Sometimes we think that we have to do everything ourselves, and, that puts on more stress. But when you have people, like you said, that have your back, that you can depend on, and that they believe also in what you're doing, it makes a big difference. So I think you have that going in your favor. And being in Paris, that's the inspiration for anybody, I think. being able to walk in the streets in Paris is just amazing. But thank you so much for being with us. Sabine, I don't know if you have any other questions for Nabel.
No, just congratulations, Nabel. People can follow you on Instagram. Your handle is Nabel Martins, right? Martins.
Yes, Nabel Martins. Yes.
And,
Thank you so much for opening me this door, this window for your audience, and to share my thoughts, to share my experience, and what I have been challenged in this period in my life.
No, thank you
We
so
look
much.
forward to keep following you. Please, for you audience, don't forget to follow us on Spotify and YouTube, the Dark Horses podcast.
Thank you. Have a great day, guys.